Hello once again. Today we're going to take a look at the FamilyChat program. I kind of ping pong between these projects. One day I'm working on the image tagger, one day I'm working on the chat thing, one day I'm working on the encryptor. So I can kind of drop projects for weeks or time at a time, sometimes months at a time. But let's go ahead and fire up the server real quick. And let's get a instance running here, and we'll call this guy Billy. We'll give Billy a password of Billy since it's just a demonstration. Registration successful. Again, you guys have seen this before. Register and logging somebody in. There we go. Now we have our user Billy. Alright, let's make another instance. And we'll call this guy Bob. So we'll have Billy and Bob. Alright, let's go ahead and get Bob logged in. And Bob is logged in. Now, here comes a little bit of the first of the difference. We know we have the list for Billy and the list for Bob. We can still add friends. So we're going to add Bob to our friends, or ask Bob to be a friend. Friend request sent. You got a friend request from who? Billy. You can decline it or accept it. Now here's a little bit of what's changed with accepting it. You accept it, you're now friends with Billy. A unique encryption key has been created. You're now friends with Bob. A unique encryption key has been created. Now you can see both Bob and Billy are online to each other. Now if we double click Bob, it brings up our chat window. And we double click Billy, it'll bring up Billy's chat window. Now if you look here, we have online indicators in our chat windows now. Also, if we start typing, watch Bob's window. Hi Bob, how are you? You can see there was a typing indicator up here, and it works the same way back to Billy. Hey Billy, I'm good. Now, here's another neat thing you can do that just recently got implemented here. If you go to pictures and you choose puppy with the ball or any kind of JPEG, GIF, anything like that, and you hit open, you're sending images to each other, just like a standard messenger. Now it works the other way too. Say you want to send them an image. Say you want to send them the Rottweiler puppy. You click, boom. Now here's something, a new error I'm having to want to work through is for some reason it smashes the images together. Like it forgets to add who the sender is. But like the old error, if you close and you reopen, everything straightens itself out again. We got the text fixed, but now we have this problem with the images. That's weird, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and close these. And we'll go ahead and, you can hear offline still works.
Offline.
There it is. Now, if you look at uploaded images, you see ENC at the end. That means encrypted. So if we try to look at this image, bunch of garbage, bunch of encryption. But that's not how it looks to Bob and Billy. They can see the image because they have the key. Now I'm going to go into my documents here and downloads, and we're going to open a database browser real quick, just so you can see some of the changes to the database. And there's the database right there. You can see our table has conversation keys, friend requests, friends, images, messages, and users. Now if we go to browse data, here's conversation keys. Billy and Bob have a key, but also does Bob and Billy. You can see they share keys. Now if we go down to friend request, it's the same. It'll temporarily sit here for a certain amount of time and then be deleted, or if it's accepted or denied, then it will also be deleted. If you go to friends, you can still have your friend pair. Images, you know who sent it, but again, if you look, all encrypted. Nobody knows, even in the database, what was sent. If you go to messages, here's Billy and Bob's messages, encrypted. Don't know what they're saying, don't know what they're talking about. Not even the owners and administrators or anybody that gets into the database will know what's being said. And then last but not least, users. Users have their passwords done with Argon 2. I may change that, I may not. Uh, I was using the built-in Pi, but right now there's kind of a lot of redundancy in what I'm doing right now. Because not only do you get your own encryption key, your password gets encrypted, then re-encrypted with Argon, which is kind of redundant. So that is going to need a lot of cleanup. I need to focus on uh, more E to E and less redundancy. But I'm a nobody with not a lot of know-how. It's just kind of picking and piecing. But that's kind of the update for now, and hope you liked it. I doubt I'll ever release this. Like I said, it's more of a family project and a pet project. Um, I did try adding gifs, but where I use Q-text and Q-widget, it does not like that. It causes a lot of exception and errors again because I don't know what I'm doing. I could maybe add like a sidebar or a side window that's literally an embed that could play GIFs maybe, but that's for a whole nother time. Hope you guys liked it. Might be the last update. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But as always, take it easy, be well, and I'll see you next time.